Yo, what's up guys? What is going on? Zach or Immortal here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by once again. As always today guys, we are jumping back into the world of Call of Duty World War II to take a look at my first ever nuke here in World War II. Technically it's called the Vicious, but we'll refer to it as the nuke for the purpose of this video. How do you get a nuke in Call of Duty World War II? It's actually pretty easy compared to years past. All you need to do is get 30 kills in one single life. Obviously you need 30 kills in a row without dying. Now, your kills can come from anything. It could be a car exploding, it could be a melee, it could be your actual gun, your secondary, a launcher, and most importantly, score streak kills. Yes, score streak kills count towards the Vicious medal or the nuke medal here in World War II, which is a really nice thing to have when you're going for this medal. It makes getting it a lot easier. Obviously, if you had to get straight up 30 gun kills, it would make it a little bit more difficult, but when you have things like the carpet bomber like I do in this gameplay, it helps you a ton. So safe to say I had a little bit of assistance in this gameplay thanks to my score streak setup. I had the recon aircraft, I had the glide bomber, and then like I just said, I had the carpet bomber or carpet bombing, whatever it's called. All three of those played a pretty big part in helping me get this nuke or Vicious medal. Actually, maybe with the exception of the glide bomb there, because I'm pretty sure that only got me like 2 kills, but hey, that's 2 kills I might not have had otherwise, right? Anyways, as far as the rest of this class setup goes, I started out using the bar assault rifle, and then as I'm sure any of you guys know who have gone on any decent streak in this game, you run out of ammo incredibly quickly. So I was actually only a few kills into the nuke streak when I had to pick up a weapon off the ground. I ended up picking up an STG-44. I'm not exactly sure what attachments were on it. I can tell you that it wasn't extended mags, and it wasn't like a red dot or any other optics, so I'll just leave it up to your guys' imagination to figure out what the other attachments were on it. But I picked up that STG-44 and it actually ended up getting me the vast majority of my kills on this nuclear streak. I got a few kills with the bar, but most of them came from the STG-44 that I picked up off the ground, which was super helpful. Although I will tell you guys, when I started out using the bar, I was using quick draw, grip, and advanced rifling on that. I was also using the primed basic training, which allows you to add one additional attachment to your weapon, as well as take less flinch when you're getting shot at, which was also a very big help in this gameplay. And then as for my division, I was actually using armored, which plays no role in this gameplay because I was just strictly trying to level it up so that I could prestige it and get the unlocked LMG. So that was my class setup in this gameplay. Huge shout out to that STG-44 that I picked up off the ground, because that basically ensured that I got this nuke. Without that, I would have probably gone on like a 12 kill streak and then died because I ran out of ammo with the bar. Now, conveniently enough, I actually think that those two weapons, the STG-44 and the bar, are without a doubt the two best assault rifles in their respective category, but also two of the best weapons in the game. I think the bar might lag a little bit behind the STG just because of its ammo count, and the overall rate of fire on that makes it sort of harder to use in close range situations, but it is still a beast, especially if you can get into like a medium to long range engagement against the enemy that's not necessarily the best player. You can take him out pretty easy with the bar. It is very powerful. But the STG-44, I seriously think is contender for the best gun in the game. Not only is it an assault rifle, so it has decent damage at a long range, it has a very high fire rate for an assault rifle. It's nothing like the M1941, but it's still very fast, and so if you're in a close range or even a medium range engagement and maybe the enemy has an SMG and they're shooting at you, you still have a pretty good chance to win that gunfight, even though you're using an assault rifle and they're using an SMG. Obviously, if you look at the logical approach, that SMG is going to outgun you because it's more geared towards that close range gunfight, but the STG is a contender in this game, seriously. It's got a high fire rate, it's got low recoil, and it is very powerful. Also, the iron sights, super clean. I love that I don't have to use a red dot on this. I feel like so many weapons in this game I have to use a red dot on because the iron sights are kind of trash, which wastes an attachment in my mind because I'd much rather use quick draw and grip or extended mag or rapid fire or something like that. But hands down, I definitely think the STG-44 is one of the best guns in the game, with the bar being like a close second or third in the game. I know the MP40 is definitely up there, so is the Type 100, and so is the PPSH. We have a solid list of super strong guns in World War II, and I like it because it adds a lot of variety to the gameplay. But let me know your guys' opinion down in the comments below. What do you guys think the best gun in the game is? I'm gonna have to stand and say it's the STG-44, but I think the MP40 is pretty close behind that. Maybe the Type 100 pretty close behind that. Then I would say the BAR over the PPSH. That would be my top 5. Let me know yours down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button. It would be much appreciated. And if you guys are brand new to the channel, please consider subscribing with channel notifications on. That way you never miss another upload or stream when we go live in the future. That is gonna wrap things up for today. You guys can now see the server disconnects at the very end, so it doesn't save anything that happened in this game. Technically, according to my combat record, my best streak is still 18 and not 34, and I have no vicious metal, so I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep.